to the latest edition of Let's Talk. I am your host, Hound Dog Buck 50. On this one, I wanted to talk about gratitude, uh, the spirit of gratitude. For me personally, one of the greatest traits I can appreciate from another human being is that of one who shows gratitude and the ability to always be in the presence of mind to extend that gratitude to the universe or to whoever's blessing them with that blessing, just to say thank you. And especially with these holidays, the gratitude is definitely something that we have to emphasize. We're all going through our own trials during these holidays. Some of us still have both our parents, and if we're up in age, you know, that's a blessing. You know And some of us don't have our parents. Some of us may have one of the two left. But the bottom line is, if you do have your parents left, or you still have one of them left, mother or father, and you have a somewhat good relationship where you can communicate with them and you still visit them or live with them, when these holidays come around, you got to show gratitude. You can't just say hello and walk by them like they're this you know, piece of furniture in the living room that's been there for years and they're just going to always be there. You got to immerse yourself in the present, show gratitude, show them some love, because the physical body does not last forever. For some, we have a longer contract than others, but bottom line, it doesn't last forever. So you need to remember that and appreciate your loved ones that are here. And with the gratitude, or the spirit thereof gratitude, there's so many different aspects of it. Um, you have people who have, in this past year, may have been in situations where their car was wrecked, totaled, and they were able to walk away unscathed. I mean, like they could have literally went out later that night. You would have never knew that they were in a wreck. And when something like that happens, you can excuse me, you can feel at that moment like your world crumbled. You know, you're sitting there on the side of the road. Your car's been wrecked, and you feel like this is horrible. Especially maybe if it was a car that you really thought was nice. And you like, this is it. This is horrible. You got to call up your loved one, your sister, your mother, your girlfriend, come get me. And you're just sitting there pondering. But do you know that call that was made to your loved one could have been a totally different call? But instead, that call was, I was in an accident. I need you to come get me. When you look at it in that perspective, it makes you say, you're right. I need to show gratitude. That situation could have been a lot worse. Um, for some people are in a new relationship, but they were lucky to find good quality people this go round. For a lot of people, men and women, we've been in relationships with not the best quality of people. That's why the yin and the yang is necessary, because without one, you can't understand the concept of the other. So if you were lucky to find that person recently, you know, it doesn't make you desperate or thirsty to show gratitude, because you knew what you went through before you met that person. So don't act like this happens to you all the time. Show gratitude. I mean, show gratitude for where you are, even if you haven't gotten to where you want to be. Some people have goals. Maybe they want to lose 100 pounds, 120 pounds. They've only lost 25. So they're a little frustrated because they're obsessed with the number of 125. It's okay. You lost 25. pat yourself on the back and be grateful that you lost that. You're making strides. And if you continue to walk the walk the right way, you're gonna lose more. Everything takes time. You know, some people, they, as I said, some people found new relationships. For some, their relationship was ended by the person they were dating. Some people, were dealing with other people, and that other person found out and said, you know what, gotta let you go. And at that moment, maybe you felt like this was the worst thing that could have happened to you. But do you know there's some people that don't take cheating lightly? Some people will shoot you, shoot themselves, shoot up everybody. So thank God that you was dealing with somebody that had the presence of mind to just say, look, what you did to me wasn't right, and I'm moving on. So even in that moment, show gratitude because it could have been a hell of a lot worse. There's people out there that have overcome sickness in the past year. There's so many different things, that people overcame. Diabetes scare, heart attack, stroke, you name it. But for whatever reason, they overcame it. But they're looking at it from the dark side. Like, why did this happen to me? Why did this happen to you? You need to be thanking God that He brought you through it. Because there's a lot of people, when they suffer these things, they out. A lot of people don't come back from heart attacks. A lot of people don't come back from strokes. A lot of people don't come back from sickness like that, diabetes. So the fact that you was able to get that warning and got a chance to rectify the situation, that was a blessing. Be thankful. Be grateful. You may not have the money in the bank that you would like to have, but you're surrounded by family and friends that love you to death. There's a man out there or a woman that's got all the money in the world, not a friend they can call to have a drink. That's a horrible feeling. There's people out there that got money, but their health is jacked up, terminally ill. They can't do nothing with all that money. That money can't do nothing. If you get it doesn't matter how much money you have. If you eat yourself into obesity, that money can't do nothing for you. You're shortening your life. So be grateful for what you do have. The money will come if you're working towards that. If you're in shape and you're taking care of yourself, that's something to be grateful for. Don't think on the other five things that you don't have. Your health, you got that. Be grateful. There's a lot to be grateful for. Be grateful for the air you breathe. Be grateful for the job you got. Maybe it's not the job that you want, but you have a job. Be grateful. There's so many things as human beings that we can be grateful for. But sometimes we just fall into that loop, everyday loop of things being so regular, like just eating, drinking, going to the bathroom, taking a shower. So a lot of people can't because of physical, disabilities. They're not able to shower themselves. Little things like that we take for granted. The fact that you can eat breakfast and turn around and say, I'm going to eat lunch. A lot of people out there is not able to afford that luxury. So, and, show gratitude. Show gratitude for your freedom. You can show gratitude for so many things. And when you show the gratitude, the universe always rewards you. So bottom line, you know, no matter how, your life is not good, there's somebody that's looking at you and they're looking at your life like, I wouldn't mind having their life. So that means in retrospect, your life isn't as bad as you think it is. So the bottom line is be thankful, Show love, and in return, you will get more love. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's, and as always, peace, love, and whatever else you think of love.